Live from Tripod Studios in Nashville, Tennessee, it's El Nah with your host, El Graves.
What is up, everybody? I'm so excited. It is a great Tuesday. I'm so turned. And welcome to the El Nah Show. I am your host, El Graves. And, of course, this is the show where every week we're going to cover sports from the East Coast to the West Coast, and, of course, the third coast right here in Nashville, Tennessee. And, of course, like always, I can't get anything started till you go to YouTube, subscribe, like these videos, go to Facebook, say what's up, leave some comments, go to the Instagram, hit us up, like some videos, please, follow us, EL_show, SHOW. Oh, no, sorry, there's a nah in there in the middle, EL, then underscore, then the nah, then the show. Hit us up, look at some videos. Got some funny stuff on there as well, too. But hey, and of course, hit us up on lonelyisland.com. Yeah, I didn't put that on there, but I remember
the number one dating place for fans of Andy Samberg's parody music videos.
I mean, hey, who doesn't like him?
I like him.
Pretty talented guy.
Big fan.
Yeah, actually, Brooklyn.
Shout out to Andy. We're a big fan of you.
Yeah, love you, dude. Also, gotta throw it to my man. This is Casey Sheen.
What's up? What's up? What's up? At Gym Class Tryhard on Twitter and Instagram. Tripod Studios here representing. Love it. I love it. Ready to get into it?
I'm excited. I'm gonna bump something.
Hit me with something.
I feel like I gotta throw something on. It's gonna be random. Oh yeah.
Okay.
A little West Coast. It's got that feel.
Feels good.
Because I feel like I gotta throw that. Don't call it a comeback. Because is it a comeback? I think we can call it a comeback because that's all we're about today is coming back. Because if you didn't know, a lot of comebacks in Nashville today to turn up on. I mean, because first in the Drink Local, always off topic or segment, David got to talk about these Preds.
Yeah, we do.
Comeback time. Because we were definitely sad and scared last show. And little, can take a deep breath. It's not time to relax yet, but of course we will definitely touch on that. What's going to happen? Game 7. I hope you guys have been watching.
Tomorrow at 7.
Tomorrow. It's Game 7.
In Bridgestone, in Nashville. Bringing it back.
7.
Series is tied 3-3.
3-3.
It's going to be incredible.
7-7.
It's going to be so great. I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah, of course. Like we said, those comebacks. Preds killing it. And also got to talk about a special comeback with the Titans as well. Special legend came back yesterday to retire. Yeah. Sail off into the sunset, call it a career. Michael Griff, we love you. We'll definitely hit on your stats and how dope you were when you were here. Not the end of it because that was not cool. But and also representing the Sounds, like I said, because we definitely going to talk about how they tried to come back, or I guess bring back an old rivalry, because they played the Redbirds and it was pretty lit. Because I'm all about the Redbirds in Tennessee.
He's a Memphis boy.
Memphis, West Tennessee, born and raised. Not on any playgrounds is where I did not play any days. But anyway, also in our Coast to Coast segment, we definitely going to touch on LeBron's backup singers, or I don't know if lack thereof, or if they actually exist, or if they're going to actually do anything. It was cool because you never know who's going to do what on what night. So we'll definitely talk about him or with them or who, I don't know, I guess, and just see how how that might work. Also definitely going to talk about the NFL filing some collusion reports the other day against maybe some owners, because we all know kind of how that's been sticky lately. Just with
NFL owners are capable of collusion.
Who knew?
I didn't. Are you talking about the slave owners, plantation owners themselves? Roger Goodell, the head massa.
Man, we ain't gonna talk about him. We definitely gonna get into that. I'm still tripping off him negotiating his own contract. But anyway, and also, lastly, some horses ran left for a good long while. Well, not too long of a while. I mean, it was cool enough to put on a lot of big hats for. Kentucky Derby went down. Horses. I mean, I like it. I try not to bet on it, but I do.
Yeah.
And I always lose. So, yeah, we'll definitely go touch on that in the Coast to Coast because, I mean, it's a pretty big thing. And lastly, in our technical file, I hate to bring it up, but we got to talk about some domestic violence in sports. Like, I feel like there's a lot of it lately, and it's like it's in our faces because of social media, and I just don't know like how long has domestic violence been in social media? I mean, not social media, but in sports. I mean,
forever.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
There's that segment. It's been around forever. We'll get into that for sure.
And that's it. Segment over. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the rundown. So, I mean, hey, we'll definitely go jump into some of that stuff.
Let's get into it.
Especially that technical foul. I don't like that. But okay, hey, well, I mean, we'll jump into these Preds. I mean, if you didn't know, we showed up. Finally.
We finally showed up.
Finally. Like, I felt like last night was us winning more than us losing.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, well, more than them losing, right? We won. We won. We outplayed them. We outskated them. We were able to control the puck more. And first of all, I'm going to credit myself for saying, and I texted to a friend, and if anyone wants to see the screenshot of that, just let me know. But I told my friend, I did also say last week, Jets in 6. I was wrong. But what I did say is the only way that we're going to win is if RV finds the back of the net in the first period. And I knew it because that man statistically takes more shots on net that should go in, and they don't. So if he could find the back of the net, that's the morale.
That's true.
And then the floodgates opened up, and it was beautiful.
And it's crazy. Like, the shot like that he made, of course, like I thought he was going to take his head off or something like that. But was it at first the refs had to go back and look at it first, right, and make sure it was an actual goal?
Yeah, because he slid right into that was Forsberg slid right into the goal.
Yeah, it was was it because the puck was over his head? Oh no, because the stick was over his head, right?
Yeah.
But he was also sliding to the ground like Forsberg. So I mean, it was pretty much the same thing. So like, I like it was a crazy goal.
It was tasty.
I was like, oh my gosh! But like you said, as long as he's scoring in that first period, it feels like the rest of the team gets it going too. Why is he the catalyst? Why is he like?
You know, I don't know. I think it's his play style because he attacks well. He attacks the way that Fischer used to attack, and Fischer's become more of an accessory, I think, to the team. Yeah. The one thing I've noticed about gameplay this year and last year, I had to really think about it after our loss. You know, and after you get a big loss, and you're like, man, what just happened? Yeah. Well, I was looking at it, and I thought, you know, last year the best part about it is that we could control the puck in, you know, not as well as anyone else. Like, we don't control the puck well, but what we do is we pass it around, and that's because last year we were defense as forwards, defense as attack, and so we'd set up our defenders on the blue line, and then they could push it around, and so lately what it's been just going on 2-on-3, 3-on-3, running up with our attackers, and there's no cohesion. It's just going in for Hail Marys essentially, and just trying to get it in, but like you have to trick. Especially, you have to trick Hellebuyck because he's a great goalie.
I feel like we shoot the most out of like most defenses too. Yeah, like our defenders really know how to score. Yeah, are really great at it.
And that's why we haven't seen. That's why I said I feel like we haven't seen your Ekholms, your Ellises, and your Subbans so much in the series because they're not forefront. Yeah, we're waiting for Forsberg. We're waiting for Fischer. Yeah, we're waiting for Watson. We're waiting for RV. We can rely on them, but. We did a really, really good stuff happen.
Yeah, and I feel like that the way they did it last night, like just like they slowed it down. I feel like the defense was more of like the point guards. Yep. Like they ran the show pretty much. Exactly. And then that's how you had that push, especially when Forsberg, oh my gosh, broke his stick because I was like, wait, what's he doing? Where's he going? I mean, now all of a sudden you see him grab the stick, the puck's right there, he gets it, finesse with the goal.
It was great.
And I always like to bring it back to basketball because that was a nice and one. As he just laid it in there, the nice little gush, he slides on his back. He's like, "Yeah, baby." I mean, it was perfect.
Smiled,
and the whole crowd was just silent.
Oh, it was awesome.
Everybody was just chilling. Like, oh my gosh, it was a perfect answer back. I mean, Pekka, perfect, 34 saves. I mean, really, I feel like, and it was the first game in a while he's had like a lot of energy.
Yeah, he finally showed up, and I think it's because he had his defenders controlling up front. And he's also said before that he likes being peppered with shots. That's how he stays engaged in the game. Yeah. And he was still engaged in the game despite the lack of shots on goal. There were and I don't remember exactly how many shots the Jets had, but it was significantly lower than what we've had all season. And we were able to clear things. I mean, 3 penalty kills in the first period. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. What?
Hell yeah.
I was like, they didn't score on any of their power plays, right? Nuts. And they lead the league in it too. So obviously, just take their speed away because they're so fast. But I just felt like there was none of that last night.
Yeah, because they're not diving in on one thing. When you pass the puck around, they have to pivot, and then they lose speed, they lose momentum, and now we've basically increased the odds of them making a mistake because now they have more decisions. When we force the decisions they have to make based on puck movement, we're in the good spot.
Yeah, it definitely, because like you said, they're getting those opportunities to rush and Pekka to get those like shots and getting the rebounds. But yeah, defense ran the game. That's let's slow them down. Let's play our style of hockey. Really beat them up. And this game 7 here, hopefully we're going to get that downtown feel, or at least they open it up so we can get downtown and just have that many people. Because there's no way.
I'm waiting for it again.
Yeah, there's no way there should be that more people in Winnipeg than here.
Well, when we were saying this before the show, I remember there were a couple Jets fans at work when I was working, and they were giving out tickets when they clinched the playoffs, and they had 9,000 people, only 9,000 people in their little weird alley street that they hang out in,
really,
and now it's packed, shoulder to shoulder like we were last year. And then everyone talks about how they're the loudest stadium, and I'm like, or loudest arena, and I'm like, I remember this story.
Yeah,
I remember that was our story.
Wait, that's
Don't
us.
forget about us. And I feel like we got forgotten about. So
I feel like everybody's trying to be like us. Avalanche, you're trying to slide in 8th spot. And, we beasted on that. But
did we beast though? Because we're talking about a comeback. We're coming back, and I think that yesterday, if they play that way for the rest of the series, I don't care if we lose.
That's the best game we've played.
Yep. Oh, that was absolutely the best.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like,
and I'm looking forward to seeing that style of gameplay against either the Lightning or the Caps.
Yeah. Or the Knights.
Well, we're playing against the Knights, and if we can get through the Knights, that's going to be
It's going to be rough.
It's going to be a tough series, I think, but we're going to have to approach it like it's just 6 games.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm saying because you have to approach it just like 6 games because you have to give them something to work with.
Yeah. Give a little bit of wiggle room, but yet
be sick if we shut them out, but I don't think it's going to happen.
That would be awesome because they're really good. And that's just shut them down, stop them right there. Because there's no way this expansion team should go all the way the first year.
Hey, man, the Titans did it.
Yeah, well, and we lost. Yeah. So, I mean,
yikes.
But hey, that probably won't fall for them, but there's no way.
Right.
We're not going to let them go. We just need to keep this steady, play our game, sit right in there. But if we keep scoring like we did last night, though, let Scoresburg get the puck, let him get it up there. And like you said, let the defense control the game because we slow them down. We see what happens. They can't score at all. That was nuts. Because they score goals so fast, but yet last night it was just...
Well, the problem that they were having is that they were forcing Pekka to scramble when they were behind the net. So they were able to crash the net with one man behind, and they were able to push it one way or another. You get Pekka off of his rocker, he's not going to know where that puck's going to go, and it's going to slip through the pads. And every shot slips through the pads because Laine is their number one scorer, number one attacker. He's fantastic.
Yeah.
He's strong, he's big, and he's fast.
Yeah.
And he's a threat, and they were able to neutralize that threat.
That was nuts. Yeah. Guys, again, one more time. I just need that. Let's play our game. Let's get in there, fight, slow them down because we got this.
Yeah.
We got this because they're already scrambling now. So I'm hoping it's going to be our best. Hey, hopefully our best is what slowed their best down last night, and it's not some craziness in this game 7. So we'll see. I'm excited.
Real excited.
Be down there 7-7. 7-7.
I love it.
Which is we're perfect with it. Sell this to you, Nashville. You need us. But also, keep it going. Drink local. Like we said, Mike Griffin calling it a season, a career. I mean, hey,
he's calling it, man.
Hey, he came in and what was this 07, 19th overall, first round pick by us, and he was awesome. He came in automatic and just made plays. He was part of that whole playoff push there back when Vince Young or with Vince Young.
It was with Vince Young.
With Vince Young. Because our team was amazing.
I actually, after the joke, I picked up what your foot. I was like, I'm pretty sure he was there. No, it was
because it was another one that was just great. Yeah. We had a great team. Like, God, so amazing.
Great camaraderie. Could pull off plays.
He was a beast back then. Like, he was one of the meanest safeties. Pro Bowl twice, 803 tackles, 12 forced fumbles, 25 interceptions. The dude was a beast. I don't want to get into the end of his career when it was mostly him just getting paid to be in the backfield and make an interception or two, and get paid a lot of money. But that's okay. That's what it's supposed to be. You work hard, get your money, and then chill, and then
It's like Social Security.
just like Social Security. Work hard, get that security,
Get that check.
get that veteran paycheck.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, he did have that, but hey, culinary career, Mike Griffin, salute you, brother. We love you.
Good brother.
We love you. Wish I could have been there.
Yeah.
Because I saw some photos of it. Jim Wyatt, he's a reporter for the Titans, the
Yeah.
official reporter. He's always posting it. He posted a picture of, it just said Mike Griffin and his fellow Titans. And it was just like defensive play. I mean, it was Brian Ragbo, Casey, Austin Johnson. Who was that last guy? Woodyard. Wesley Woodyard. And just the way it just, I wonder if because they're all Texas players, right? That's like a Texas family.
It's the boys club, yeah.
Yeah, it was cool because it just looked like he was all dressed up and they just, guess he got out of bed, had his flip flops on, t-shirt, and like that's our boy. But I couldn't get dressed up for him this morning,
Right?
Because I'm not supposed to be here, so screw it. But it was dope. But also, yeah, Mike Griff, yes, always much love. But hey, let's keep going because we got one more topic in the Drink Local, and I always want to support them. It's the Sounds, because I feel like a lot of people go to Sounds games to not cheer on the Sounds.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a very social place downtown, right there. The bandbox is where everybody goes because you got amazing.
Well, that's
drinks.
the thing. Is the bandbox is too far away from the mound. Too far away
is.
from gameplay.
It is.
There's too much buffer on the side of
is.
on the lines, so you got too much room. So it's hard to actually get interaction. Now, if the bandbox is a little bit closer, I would understand, but
Yeah.
they I think they may have made the whole stadiums and stadiums as social places argument that people have. I'm like, if it's about the game, it's about the game. If you really want good camaraderie, you want to make it more the gameplay be more appealing
Yeah.
than it is.
That's something I look at too, because like the fact that we're the farm team for the Brewers, so I look at the Brewers in the major leagues right now, and they're not one of the major contenders. Like the series we had this weekend, we played the Redbirds. Redbirds represent St. Louis. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. Cardinals, always kind of go that
They're always there.
Yeah, they go pretty far every year, but Brewers though. And then again, I look at the product we got on the field. I mean, it's okay, it's cool, but that's why we got the bandbox, I think, just to get those people in the stadium. I mean, you got those fellows, the guys that always sit behind home plate who have like record books from like back in the day when they were the Nashville Vols. And they're like, "What? You were alive back then?"
It's weird to be a fan of a farm team.
Yeah, like yeah, because
But I mean, we're also talking, and I know I say that it sounds like I'm undercutting the Sounds, but
no, it's true though.
it's
That's
weird.
a very true
But
statement.
we don't have a team to root for. I mean, you could be a Braves fan. I want to be a Mets fan so bad.
Yeah,
I want to be a Mets fan.
I like Noah Schneidergaard. He's the Thor of baseball.
Yeah,
I just
don't care. I just don't care. I can't. Like, I got too much shit to do.
See, we need a baseball team so I can stop following the Braves. And Karen,
Yeah.
because I'm a Braves fan. I'm sorry, guys. It's in
all right.
Atlanta. It's the closest one, and they're dope. And dope now. They haven't been. They're dope now.
Yeah.
But that's besides the point because this is not a show for Atlanta. But yeah. So, but Redbirds again played us, the Sounds, and like I said, it's an old rivalry. I didn't even know it goes back
Yeah, you were saying that.
as far as it did, because I'm just kind of on the intranet all the time, the World Wide Web, and just looking up because I was just looking up Redbirds when I was looking up tickets and stuff, and it goes back to 1885. But that's just Memphis playing Nashville, I guess.
As the Nashville Vols or whatever.
The Nashville Vols definitely were no brothers on the team in 1885, but still dope. I mean, but I just remember my earliest remember just was the Memphis Chicks. I guess that was before the Redbirds. So I guess they had that little transition where we went from Chicks to Redbirds. I don't even know. I think they were a Kansas City affiliate then.
Really?
But yeah,
I didn't even know that the Chicks
yeah, the Memphis Chicks.
before the Redbirds.
Yeah.
Really?
Had this weird chicken
that.
dude, and he kind of ran around, had the beak, and he'd pull it. I think it was the same mascot as the Chiefs. Yeah. That's really weird. Yeah. Bringing back old memories.
Look at that.
Don't want to show my age on the show. But yeah, like I said, Memphis Chicks, old school team, and they played back when it was the Nashville Vols too. That was nuts. Like, just thinking, what? This Nashville Vols and the Memphis Chicks. And I remember going to those games back in the day in Memphis, not knowing what.
We had so that's single A, right? Double A,
Triple A.
triple A, triple
Yeah.
A.
So this is the level before pro.
So level before, so it's a triple. It's not like, so it's triple A and then pro, right?
Yeah.
So it's like single A, double A, triple A pro.
Mhm.
I don't know what kind of team it was. It might have. It wasn't a triple A team. It might be, but the team in Lansing, Michigan, where I grew up, the Lansing Lugnuts.
Oh yes, yes, yeah. Because I have family in Lansing. My uncle has a Lugnuts hat he wears all the time, and I was like, what the hell is?
Go nuts,
Lansing.
go nuts, go nuts, go nuts, lug nuts, lug nuts, lug nuts, lug
See?
nuts, go nuts, go nuts, go nuts, go nuts, go nuts, lug nuts.
Sounds is
That was what it was. The lug
Sounds-
nuts. What a terrible name for it.
the sounds was old dope. It had like a dope like transition from their like old school to the new school because their old school is like red, white.
It's a
blue.
single A team.
Single A.
Yeah. So that's basically Bad News Bears bullshit.
That's like high school
Oh, it is.
and then traveling high
I
school.
knew a girl that
Travel
blew every guy on the team.
I mean, hey, team manager right there.
I was pretty sure. Yeah. Managing morale.
Got to keep everybody on the up and up. And yeah, and that's how we go back to sounds. Talk about up and up because 3 out of 4 isn't bad. And when you're talking about a series, I mean, we killed them.
Yeah.
Which is usually not the case. The Redbirds are pretty good, and the Sounds are kind of, but I like this year. I mean, right now I feel like we're just 15-15, so not too great so far. But it is early in the season. I feel like if we made it to the playoffs, that would be awesome for Nashville.
Oh yeah.
That would actually make people come to the game and not get drunk off of alcoholic slushies. That would be
I think
awesome.
It's easy too.
They're awesome, though. They're really good.
Yeah. First Tennessee Park is fucking great. Shout out.
It is, yeah. Shout out because it is
park.
perfectly spotted, right down the street from the Top Golf. Nashville looks awesome. If
Right
it
down the
isn't-
street from us, right here.
Yeah,
literally
I
right
keep
around the
forgetting.
corner.
Like right down the street. And there's a game today.
Yep.
So people
Was
get
there a
out
game
there.
yesterday during the day?
Yeah, it was. That was in Memphis though.
Okay. So
like
I think people
noon.
were watching it at the stadium on, not watching it, but they were running stats on the board. Yeah. I think so because they were looked like they were running stats.
It makes sense because I would have that park open all the time. Just like have people in it doing stuff, especially when games are like not going on. It's a away game. Show them on the board. You got that huge guitar.
It's a crazy,
Jumbotron.
crazy board.
Yeah, and that's what's dope. Is like like you said, the stadium's amazing. Like they took the old school feel of the old one and built it where Del Sulphur. I always say it wrong.
What is it?
Del Sulphur Stadium because it's like that's the same spot where it was.
Okay. I didn't know
So
that.
I just rebuilt it on top of it. And it's like bringing back the old school with the guitar. You got like an old school feel and a
Yeah,
new school
yeah,
feel. So it's
I
like
feel
it's
that. I dig
pretty
that.
dope. Nashville, you're looking beautiful out there.
Yeah.
Keep it up. So Sounds, get out there and support because they are dope. Let's keep it going. Let's get them out there so that way people are watching baseball and not getting drunk. Well, I think that is part of baseball.
Oh, it's 100% part of
But
baseball.
drunk for baseball, not
Right,
drunk
right,
for
right,
socialization.
Right.
Drunk for baseball.
I hear it.
We're all about drinking for baseball. All right. So, hey, let's take it coast to coast. I mean, we've been chilling in Tennessee all week. Let's take it because first, we got to talk about these NFL players. Well, not mostly the NFL players. I guess just the NFLPA. Oh,
Players Association.
Yeah, so hard for me to say NFLPA. I said it good that time. But yeah, they filed a collusion grievance against the NFL for Eric Reed. I don't know if you guys know who Eric Reed is. Used to be a safety for the 49ers. Got let go. Just been bouncing around, not signed by anybody. Pretty much the guy who stood up or kneeled down with Colin Kaepernick and, that first time. And now he is just out there floating around. Nobody wants him. And it's nuts because he is really good.
Yeah.
He is really good. And just, again, another good player just out there. It alleged the collusion grievance they filed alleged that the team owners and the league, influenced by Donald Trump, of course, who I remember was it the vice president showed up to the one game
And then left.
and then left. And I was like, okay, so, but of course, left because of the kneeling. Oh, well, they all colluded to prevent his employment due to his protest activities. And, I mean, how can you say not? I mean, when a good player.
As of things, I don't even know if they have a case of collusion, and I'm pretty sure it will get thrown out.
Yeah.
They don't know because they can't. It's got to be proved without or by reason. The only way that you can even get it through to the court is to get it through. I think reasonable doubt or get it thrown out reasonable. I don't know what I'm saying, but probable cause. And it almost seems like there is no precedent for this. There's no precedent for the president, which we can say in terms of a lot, but putting his agenda, his political agenda ahead, and into the place where it can ruin somebody's career.
Oh yeah.
That's why I think it was just it's too far removed from those decisions made to actually make it happen. But it is interesting, and I think it's going to create a new narrative that allows that players to have a little bit more autonomy in their political beliefs.
Yeah.
That was a long way to say he might have a case, but it's good that they're doing it.
We got depth.
We got depth.
Because I mean, he's 26. That's what I was looking up. And I was like, if he's over 30, maybe they can like say, oh, he's over 30. 'Cause
Right.
30 is usually the time, when you wrap it up. But he's 26.
When you're old and 30.
Yeah, when you're old and 30, I'm a man. Well, I'm 40, but
Right.
30 in NFL years is 40. So I mean, but he's still, gosh, Pro Bowl in 2013, All Rookie Team 2013. Then you go back to like college, but who cares? But
Right.
he's mean and a great player, and he's getting a shaft right now. I can't believe that. It's like you can hit your wife and still get signed next week, but you just stand up for something that people can obviously.
You're taking away the game. You're disrespecting America.
I can't believe you did that.
I can't believe. Actually, the other day, so I was at work, and I work at Dick's Last Resort. The other day, I had a guy sitting at my table. It must have been Friday night. He was sitting there with his wife and his daughter, and they were going to a Brantley Gilbert concert. And he was wearing a shirt. The daughter was 19, and the mom. She was probably a younger mom, because she looked, maybe she was in her 40s, and the guy she was with, who I'm assuming was a stepdad, he had real stepdad vibes about him. Like he really like how you can tell what somebody believes based on what they're wearing. I only say that because he was wearing a shirt that said "I don't kneel," and it was American flag. And I was like, hey, and so I walked up to him, and I was just kind of like joking around and goofing off. And there was like a lull in the conversation, so I go, so hey, what's your favorite song? He goes, well, it's that, and he names a song by Brantley Gilbert. I go, oh no, I wasn't talking like Brantley. I would have just assumed it was the national anthem, because you don't kneel. He's like, oh fuck, you got me, dude. I'm like, did you forget about that one, or you just think that I got you? He goes, yeah, I forgot about it. He missed the joke entirely. It was,
wow.
Yeah. Like, I bet it was a national anthem.
Like you think he'd be like, hell yeah, even when drunk.
Yeah.
Like, still like, yeah, you're right, brother.
Yeah, drunk on his 2 Mick Ultras, the
Mick
Deer Park
Ultra.
of beer.
Ooh, Mick
Bottled water.
Ultra. Nice. You can tell he's a classy man.
Oh, he is. He's watching his calories.
Watching those calories.
Yeah, so they politicize it so much to be like, well, I like football, but I like the flag way more. Like, who made the flag? Betsy Ross, motherfucker.
Betsy Ross. Shout out to Betsy.
Mm-hmm. Now she's coming on hard times. Now she's Betsy Ross, dressed for less.
Betsy Ross, dress for less. Oh gosh, yes. Dress for less. I didn't hit them up. Shout out to Avy. Also sponsors. If you're looking
Proud sponsors of the show.
Proud sponsors, Dress for Less and Ross.
Yeah.
Ross, you need to sell like some sound stuff, and then.
Oh, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they have it all.
I'm gonna go to.
Yeah, the one on Thompson is pretty close.
What?
Yeah, the one on Thompson Lane. Hit.
Oh, yeah,
Take
yeah.
12. Take 12 to 65, or to 40 to 65. Then go down to Armory. Take Armory. Go on to Thompson Lane. Get into that Ross Dress for Less. It's in 100 Oaks.
Visit Ross, Dress for Less. Hey, we just plugged you. This is like YouTube.
That
This is
specific location.
worldwide video now. Ross, get at us. Well, anyway. Oh, yeah. Breaking news really quick. Johnny Manziel hospitalized for a reaction to a prescription. I guess that's what they're saying. It's a what was it? Long-term effects. Bipolar medicine. Some kind of bipolar
Actually,
prescription.
that explains a lot. I didn't know that.
Yeah. But,
That explains a lot about Manziel.
yeah. Because if he's bipolar, that would make sense.
That. Wow. Is that a known thing, or is this
He kind of mentioned it, with the whole,
as an excuse?
Yeah.
Maybe so. We framed it as an excuse and didn't frame it correctly, because
Yeah.
it is easy to.
Yeah, because he I feel like he mostly apologized when he was talking to Stephen A. Smith. There's a whole lot of, I did this. I can't believe I did that. I'm so sorry. This is my 35th chance, blah, 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 blah. And he said, and I just kind of, bipolar. Oh, yeah, so I'm so sorry I did that. I was like, wait.
That is embarrassing, and I can understand that. Because people are embarrassed by their mental health, which is just a stigma that shouldn't necessarily be.
Yeah.
Kevin Love, right? We've talked about it on the past show.
Yeah.
Review that episode.
And so shout out to LeBron. I like that he kind of, set it right after that and kind of gave him props for that. So,
dude, I'm a LeBron fan now. I wasn't for a while because I was like, he's a fucking douchebag. Nah, man, he's a good dude. He's a good dude. He's fucking good too.
I believe everyone is okay with hating his basketball prowess, but we can like him as a dude.
Yeah,
that's always my thing.
I really do.
I like you as a dude, LeBron. Always. You the man. I hate you as a basketball player.
Yeah.
God. You get the Michael Jordan effect because that's why. Because you just come and you beat people, and that's what you did to the Raptors. We're gonna touch on that in a little bit.
Yeah, we are.
Because I can't believe. That was pretty mean, dude. You didn't have to do him like that. But
back to Manziel.
But back to Manziel.
So reaction to prescription drugs, is this like a fatal reaction? Not fatal, but like a kind of critical kind
See,
of?
that's what I'm wondering. Like, what kind of what kind of medicine was it to hospitalize you? If it's something you're taking for bipolar, I don't know. I'm sure
Maybe you forgot to take his Abilify.
Abilify. I don't know anything.
Abilify is what you add to a SSRI, which is for depression and bipolar. But Abilify will help make the drugs more effective. And sometimes they don't work without Abilify.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah. Prescription drugs are fucking crazy, and that's why I don't take them. Except for Adderall. Love that shit.
Hey, sometimes you got to study and stay up all night to make a test work.
Or just clean your room. Or start 5 projects on GarageBand.
Or play 2K until 2 in the morning. Yeah. Who knows? But anyway, hey, we're going to push on because some horses ran hardcore left for a couple minutes.
It's crazy because the people on the right are usually the one with the horses.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah. People on
Adderall. This show's brought to you by Adderall.
This show brought to you by
I haven't taken any today. My prescription's out and I'm losing my mind.
This show powered by Adderall. But the Kentucky Derby, I always say it like that. I don't know.
Derby.
I don't. Probably because it's in Kentucky, and it's probably the most prestigious and oh my gosh, we gotta get dressed up, put on your Sunday best, and it's in Kentucky. So
makes sense. Churchill Downs.
Churchill Downs. But Churchill Downs Kentucky Derby went down on Saturday. My man Justify killed it. Okay. Well, isn't there like a show on FX called Justified? Justified.
Only on FX. No, it was at AMC.
That's FX. Yeah.
It was FX.
I like how we were very confident on that. But Justified was a 144th running of the Kentucky Derby on Saturday. His winning time, 2 minutes and 4 seconds. And also, I saw it was pretty terrible. It was horrible because it also rained here. Pretty bad.
I feel like it rains during the Kentucky Derby every year.
Yeah. It's that's I guess that's the thing. Yeah, and I know he's not the fastest, they said, because I think he has the longest time. What was it? Who has the was Super Saver has I guess second longest time, and that's 2010. So I guess 2 minutes 4 seconds, pretty slow time for a horse. But hey, if you win, who cares? Because hey, $2 million is always good.
It's just not nearly enough money.
I feel like that's not enough for a race that happens.
It's for people to make money.
Yeah,
but it's almost like it's like the NCAA March Madness tournament.
Yeah.
It's like the kids aren't making money, but other people are making mad money.
Yeah,
so it's all about the exposure for not even the sport, but it's the betting, the tradition,
the betting, and the hats. So
and
the hats, wow.
I think that if the Kentucky Derby didn't exist, I think we'd forget all about hats.
Who would even know hats existed?
Unless you were going to watch the Obama inauguration in 2008.
Man.
With who was that? Patti LaBelle?
Patti LaBelle.
That big old hat.
I love her.
Was that Patti LaBelle?
Her hats grow as she gets older. She's always got dope hats.
Yeah.
Shout out to Patti LaBelle. Her hat game is on 10. I wish she'd go to a Kentucky Derby because then she would really flex and people were like, oh my gosh.
Her hat would be so big it'd fill up the entire infield.
It's the Michael Jordan of hats.
Then if it was raining, it wouldn't matter.
It wouldn't. Everybody
because everyone's under her hat.
Look at you, Patty. Just
carrying the team on your back.
Carrying the team
under your hat.
When we go see you? When are we going to see you at a Derby, girl?
We'll tip our caps to you,
Patty. Bring some of those pies, girl. But Justify. I guess he's they're suspecting him to be the next Triple Crown winner.
Yeah. So he's got to win Preakness, and then what else?
Ooh.
Preakness is the next one because the Triple Crown is the 3 races, right?
Yeah.
It's Preakness, Kentucky Derby, and is it Steeplechase?
Steeplechase, that's
Yeah.
it. Steeplechase.
I've been to Steeplechase.
Because I always think it's like a little steeple. It's a steeple, right? A little thingy. And,
I actually I don't even I've been to Steeplechase, but I don't know what like I was so far away from the track.
you're like, I can almost see it down there.
Yeah. Well, I was in the infield getting wasted.
I mean, that's
Not
why
even the
you
infield; it's on the side. Like they say it's in the infield, it's the side.
it's the side. It's the bandbox of Churchill Downs.
Oh, it's too far away from the gameplay.
It's too far
I get
away
it.
from the
I get it.
gameplay.
I get it.
We got to bring it back in. But so, yeah, we'll see. Because American Pharoah lasted to do it in 2015. I remember everybody went nuts.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, my gosh.
Well, because they were going to get some really, really good glue.
Ooh, yeah. Or he just becomes the stud.
That's
I
right.
heard about them. Man, you get woke up just to have sex 3 times a day. No cuddling. You go right back to sleep.
It sounds like the way DJ Khaled does it.
Shout out to
You don't
DJ
eat no
Khaled.
pussy.
Nay, he says no.
He says nay.
I mean, hey, that's
He
what
says nay.
he says. Nay, I say nay.
Oh, that's fun.
He's got a really nice wife too. That's sad. But anyway, we digress and push on because we did bring him up earlier, and we got to bring it back because LeBron did do some dirt against the baby dinosaurs. I stole that from Shannon Sharp. That's his saying, the baby dinosaurs, because that's he's their kryptonite.
We've said it on the show before. I said that I wanted Toronto to go through because they're a fun team to watch, and again, they are rendered completely useless against not the Cavs but LeBron James because where the fuck is Kevin Love?
Kevin Love will show up every once in a while. You know, when he's not scared. Now I'm thinking, is he having like anxiety attacks some games where he's like, I'm holding
See,
back.
that's probably why Manziel didn't want us to know about his shit, because now we're incorporating it. Oh, that's why we're giving him excuses. He wants to be one of the greats.
Exactly. I feel that too. I like that. No excuses.
Right.
Which was the title of one of the shows. But anyway, like I was saying, LeBron's still a beast. Like I said, who knows who he's playing with? Because the way you switched it up in the middle of the season, you don't even know who's playing anymore. But like you said, baby dinosaurs definitely did not come to play. Like the fact that Laurie only had 5 points. 5 points. That's I mean, he had 14 assists, but I feel like he's a weak link sometimes. Just because you got DeMar DeRozan, who's always going to show up, knock down, get you at least 27 points. You got Valanciunas, huge dude. And I really like him. He's offensively sound. His defense is kind of sometimes. I guess against a guy of his same size, but yeah, Lowry has to be he has to be the man.
Yeah,
like he has to be like a Steph Curry, which is that's a lot.
They're
that's big shoes.
Big shoes because Under Armour makes very, very large shoes.
They do.
They're just bulky.
Shout out to Under Armour. We'll take
Just bulky shoes.
They are bulky. Like even Steph's shoes are. Like
They're whack.
Like I don't get it.
I'm not a sneaker guy. Like I've had the same pair of shoes, and my girlfriend keeps telling me to go get new shoes. Every time I'm like, I'm just gonna go to DSW and get some, but I saw Steph's shoes, and I'm like, yeah.
Would be dope as if Under Armour sent you some shoes.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
The show's brought to you by Under Armour, Maryland's finest. Is it Maryland?
Yeah.
From University.
Yeah.
Of Maryland.
University of Maryland. That's how you say it in Maryland.
Yeah.
Randomly, that's a
Merlin. Yeah, oh yeah. They have the best. I can't even. Hold on. What's the touchdown? It's Philly. It's a little bit like this, but you're down here. It's no. That's. I got Pittsburgh. I used to be able to do a Maryland, like a Bowlmore. That's what it is. Bowlmore on. And you're gonna get down there and you're gonna get a crab cake and you're god damn it, got Chicago. I'm tired. I can't get it.
We need to be sponsored by Adderall.
Normally I can do it. Normally I can do like a good Maryland.
God, it's so weird because it's like a northern Philadelphia.
It's Philly.
Yeah, it's a Philly.
It's Philly for sure.
Oh yeah.
Philadelphia. We're gonna go down to the Wawa. We're gonna get a water ice.
Oh gosh, go down to the Wawa. I have crazy memories of Wawas. Just
Love
now.
a Wawa.
You can get a sandwich, gas, and a soda, all discounted prices. But anyway, baby dinosaurs. I'm not really sure like what you do now because LeBron has been the reason you never go.
They're out.
Yeah, it's over. So I mean, now it's time. Now it's time to really see what you do. What you're gonna do. I mean, do you let go of Casey? You get another coach. I mean, I feel like it's not the coach. I don't know.
No, I think it's the pressure being in the playoffs, playing against LeBron.
Yeah, maybe he's
Over
already
and
in their
over.
head now.
Yeah,
He's in their head now.
Yeah.
it's nuts. Like DeMar DeRozan left the game third quarter with that flagrant, and it was a stupid foul too. Like clearly Jordan Clarkson's just laying the ball up, and you collide with his head. I mean, that's a pretty stupid flagrant.
It was weak play.
Yeah, like go ahead and kick me out the game because I'm pissed.
Speaking of almost getting kicked out of the game, Sixers.
Oh, Sixers, man. I thought they were gone because
I did not realize that the Celtics had it in them.
Yeah, like wow, and that's a really next man up type of team because wow, Gordon goes down game one, his like first play of the season. Jason Tatum was supposed to be just like a rookie, kind of slowly coming up. The dude is a
shows
beast.
up, making plays.
Beast, like really good. Like last game, even though they lost, like he still was the man.
Yeah.
Like knocking down shots. We had like 27 points around that. I mean, just beast.
And by the way, they're equally as young as the Sixers.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the argument that the Sixers are the young team to watch, I don't know.
I think that they might be a trust the process team. I mean, Rozier, what from Ohio, a beast right now. Like, definitely been a dude who like really stepped up. Like, if the Raptors had Rozier, I think it would have been different for him.
Probably
because he really pushed the team. Like, shout out to him because Kyrie Irving, that's a really big shoes to fill, and he came in and put them on and has been playing his ass off.
Yep.
I mean, he got into it with Joel Embiid. Why would you want to get into it with a 7-footer? That's pretty stupid. I mean, he couldn't even hit him. So, I mean,
it's stupid.
It was pretty stupid. But, I mean, hey, he's shown they got the fight in him.
Right.
You know, and then also Joel Embiid, he runs his mouth a lot. And he's funny. He could have his own television show, like with the accent. He's like, I can't believe they come in my house. He can't even hit me.
He's the best
man.
during press conferences, man.
Oh my gosh, yes.
God, he's good.
And Rihanna, you better hit that boy up. Yeah, and then I guess he was talking stuff to Morris. Morris was like, did you forget that we're up 3 games and you just won 1?
Yeah.
So, and now you got to go back to Boston to play. So we'll see. But hey, still, I think it was a good first year for them as a team going that far.
I agree.
And people getting hurt. Joel Embiid being hurt the last 2 years in a row. Ben Simmons, and it might be like the get hurt, sit on the bench thing.
Yeah, like we talked about that before.
Yeah.
This show's got depth.
We got depth.
Speaking of depth, we got more to hit. What do we got next?
Oh yeah, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going because we hit on LeBron for a second there, of course. Because I mean, we don't know who those other players are, but let's keep going because we got the technical foul. I want to hit that a little bit because we definitely got to hit that.
Do it. Do you want to hit? When you need to hit the bump?
Yeah, here. Let me open this up. Oh, you got the bump. Yeah, I forgot. You got the...
You want an automatic ejection, 'cause that's a technical foul. The technical foul. A technical foul.
I wish we could get like a little hint.
A little white.
Yeah.
So this segment's called Technical Foul, and I'll explain it to the people who haven't heard an episode before.
So, in a layman's terms, I like to call it a grinds my gears, but on a serious note. Because these are all topics that I feel are serious topics. I mean, and they are. So boom, serious topics. That's why I brought it up. So, technical foul. Hopefully, we can blow the whistle on some of this stuff. I mean, get people talking about it because that's how change starts.
Yep.
Talking about it. But hey, so the thing that brought it up was today, Blue Jays closer Roberto Osuna, beast, really, really cold dude, got arrested today for domestic violence. Another professional athlete being arrested. I mean, he was placed on administrative leave right now. So he's still getting paid and he's just not playing. So I guess he's, and also tonight or Thursday's game was the Osuna t-shirt night. So they're supposed to be giving away like, what, 15?
Is it about being a bunch of kids in Uganda wearing Osuna t-shirts?
Oh yeah. Hey, I'll sell those t-shirts. Someone's gonna buy them. But anyway, it's nuts just because here's another professional athlete, plays administrative leave, so that the Blue Jays are like, whatever you want to do, league, do it. We're backing you. And it's just, again, like, here's another domestic violence with this athlete putting it out there. I mean, like, I feel
he was charged with the assault of a woman, according to Toronto police. He was charged with 1 count of assault and provided no further details. His court appearance on June 18th.
June 18th.
He has. You go ahead and read that. I can't read that next part. My computer's partly closed.
Just he's 23. 2.93 ERA, which is pretty cool. 9 saves. He's a closer. 15 appearances in this season. Yeah, and then that's the whole point about the promotion, giving away those T-shirts, and that's crazy.
It's not CTE.
No, it's not CTE.
So maybe we need to start talking about athletes.
Just athletes.
It's just athletes, man.
It's just athletes.
I think there's a lot of assault though, but their lives are in the limelight. Like they are constantly in the limelight and pressure, competing. We've talked about this before.
Yeah,
that's it. So I mean, it definitely wasn't CTE.
Yeah,
but you gotta talk about, if you want to scientifically look at it, it's the ratio of assault claims per sport, per athlete. I mean, there's got to be a whole like bunch of data on that. And do you have an article pulled up right
I mean, that just made me dive into it just, over the years. Because I feel like just
BuzzFeed's 25 best assaults you didn't know about.
it's really what it is. It's pretty much like the best of domestic violence athletes. And it's got like all the athletes as far back as it can go, just with
Is that Kaepernick?
No, Randy Moss.
Oh, I thought the fro. I saw, because I got the glare on there. I thought that was Kaepernick. I'm like, wait, what?
God, Kaepernick said it. So, it was Randy Moss. Oh yeah, so many athletes: Randy Moss, Ocho Cinco, Rodman.
No shit.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of scary. Jim Brown, who I did not expect to see on that list. Manny Ramirez.
I knew that, but another baseball player.
Tito Ortiz. UFC
that.
fighter.
Yeah, knew that.
That's just nuts.
So, OJ.
OJ, of course.
So, I mean, we're not making a laughing matter out of domestic assault, but Canseco, 100%. Have you seen that man on Twitter? He is deranged.
Yes.
He's like the Iron Sheik of the MLB.
He is nuts. He is nuts. But it makes me think of Ronda Rousey. That's why she kind of broke up her thing, because of domestic violence. And that's crazy. She is one of the most famous athletes in the world. I mean, she did step over WWE, and that kind of made that changeover. But I mean, still, I mean, that's nuts that even she kind of will fall prey to it. Nobody's safe. Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Yeah.
That's nuts. And just the athletes, though, the list, I can't stop scrolling with Tanya Harding.
Well, yeah, duh.
Well, duh. But is that domestic violence or just straight up? That was a hit.
Well, I don't know. I feel like this is ranker.com again, by the way.
Okay, yeah, Ranker.
So this isn't like this isn't Spotlight talking about
This isn't ESPN.
Rasheed Wallace, duh.
Dwight Gooden. Wow.
So
okay.
that there's something to be said about maybe some. I didn't realize there was so much assault in baseball, but it's
you wouldn't think Bobby Cox.
Bobby Cox. Oh.
Wow, it's just
you don't know.
It's nuts. You never know. Yeah, and it's like what are the signs? I mean, what? It's so strange, just because I don't know if it's maybe. I mean, clearly it's been in there forever. I mean, there's domestic violence with athletes.
There's domestic violence before sports.
Before sports, in sports, during sports. But it's just, I feel like maybe with social media and just like the time, especially with everything and winning the Olympics and all that too. It's just, I feel like women are getting really a bad rap on just all this social media with just like the abuse and it's not a good look on the men of sports, professional athletes in general. It's just
more stuff with Zeke too, and like,
oh wow, yeah.
it all ties back to, I think, first of all, the who's around them. It depends on, because people do things for different reasons. I mean, it's different doors to the same room.
Yeah.
I was playing golf yesterday, and I hit a shot, and it went exactly where I wanted it to go, but not in the way that I wanted it to go there. Yeah. And I was like, why was I upset? Oh, it's a different door to this. It didn't matter whether or not it was upset, but I saw, there's different. You can end up at the same place, different outcomes. So let's say Bobby Cox. He's a white guy, probably. I mean, he's old school, so maybe he had a dad. I don't, and I'm building a narrative around him. But a guy like him, I would assume, is older. He has old school views of things and domestic violence. Maybe he got too drunk one night and started emulating his father. And then you have someone like, I don't know, like O.J. Simpson, where he was like the golden boy and he thought he could get away with anything. So then he just did whatever he wanted to do. It's like. Yeah. So there's different reasons, and we have to look at it. But athletes are. I don't think it's a problem with sports. Is that Jason Kidd?
Oh yeah, Jason Kidd. Yeah, his wife.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I remember that.
I don't remember that.
Because I loved Jason Kidd. He was like one of my favorite players growing up, and that kind of threw me for a loop. I was like, Jason, say it ain't so.
Yeah.
That was like if Steph Curry came out and it was.
There's no way
saying that is not true.
That's like Bill Cosby. Yeah. If we found when we found out Bill Cosby, I'm like, Steph.
Yeah.
What? He's a nice guy.
Bill.
Steph's
oh
a
my
fucking nice guy,
God.
man.
Bill Cosby. You're screwed, bro.
Yeah.
But the crazy thing is, as you just keep looking through all these players, it's like domestic charges, but those charges were dismissed.
Mostly, yeah, because you got to pay to play here in America. 'Cause
Yeah.
This is America.
It's nuts. This is America. Watch that video if you have not, because Childish pretty much just
That's a freaking great song.
amazing guy. But hey, is that a show?
I think it's
is
a show,
that
buddy.
wrap?
I think
is
it's
that
a show. Let's do it. Let's get out of here.
Hey, so guys, please hit us up on this social media stuff. Hit us up. Ask us some questions, because pretty soon here we're going to be putting it out there. We want you to ask us some questions. Maybe you can answer some questions for us too. So hit us up, Graham. What else is there? Oh yeah, Twitter, Facebook. Pretty soon Snapchat, YouTube. Subscribe, get at us. Comment on these videos. Let us know what we need to change up. Hey, so hey, till next time. Hey.